Or I wanted to make a very quick and short little video here regarding the Violectric HPA V281 LE / limited edition / reissue. Out of the factory, the main PCB on this amplifier is set to lift. Now, according to the user manual here, because it comes out of the factory like that, this will bleed high frequencies which come through the amplifier. It will also apparently alleviate and get rid of ground loops. But in my case, I don't think I have any ground loop issues. If I do, my DAC right over here, the R9, has a ground lift switch right over there. However, to change and modify the ground lift position here on the Violectric, you got to undo the 2 top screws, you got to undo the 2 back screws at the top, and just slightly loosen off the 2 bottom set screws here using a Torx T10 Allen wrench. And according to the diagram, I've went through this on the official user's manual. Okay, so the XLR inputs and the XLR outputs, they are correctly grounded out of the factory. You can see this right here. These are the jumpers right here. According to the manual, which you can see right here, I'm talking now about the XLR outputs and the XLR inputs. Those are currently set to grounded out of the factory. You can confirm this by taking off your case, and those 2 pins, so no, I'm doing this unscripted here. So it's going to go like this. Right here, this is the position of the amplifier, how I'm looking at it. Anyhow, yes, as you can see right there, by these jumpers right over here, if you can see those 2 notches sticking up on either end, it is grounded. However, out of the factory, this amplifier right over here, that is a main PCB. It is currently set to lift, which will bleed high frequency. I believe it said anything under 150 hertz. So you simply just got to pull that lever off. By default, I should have recorded this earlier. By default, this pin, that pin right over there is covered, and this one here is visible. Right now you cannot see that pin right over there because I currently grounded the amplifier. So you simply just lift this jumper, you lift it and you move it over. By default, out of the factory, that little pin right over there is covered, meaning this, the front of this jumper is covered by that pin over there. So lift the pin, swap it back, push it down, boom, done deal. You are now fully grounded. The amplifier itself on the main PCB is grounded, and by default out of the factory, like I said, the XLR in and the XLR out, those are grounded. There's another jumper in there, right over there. If you can see it and look at the diagram, that is currently grounded. So that jumper is grounded for the XLR ins, and these top ones here are the XLR preamp outs. That is grounded out of the factory. Right over here is not grounded, so I'm showing you right now how I properly grounded it according to the manual. So once again, this pin, this jumper here pulls off, you move it back and you push it over these 2 pins. By default, it's that pin right over here and another pin over there which you cannot see because it's covering it. So you simply pull it off, move it back, and do it like that. It shows you here in the manual. So right now, yes, you can confirm it is grounded because that little yellow dot there basically represents the little rods that come out. Those tiny little things right over there. So right now I've got my case grounded. The amplifier should not bleed any highs. I read a comment in a review that someone said they properly grounded it and now the amplifier sounds much better. However, it does not come like that out of the factory. You got to physically disassemble it. You just pop the cover off and ground the main PCB. Like I said, the XLR in and the XLR out, I've confirmed it according to the diagram. Those are currently set to the grounded position via these included little red jumpers. So yeah, that's the inside of the V281 LE. So that is how you properly ground your case here on the V281. If you have any questions regarding that, leave a comment down in the comment section below. But if you go by the user manual, and you can see right there, the XLR outs are grounded. Right there, X works basically means by default. So if you can see the 2 pins, the yellow dots resemble the 2 pins. right over there. You can see those 2 pins right there. Every jumper essentially, okay, let's sum this up. This is getting too long how I'm explaining this. I'm probably repeating myself over and over again, but out of the factory, the V281 LE, the XLR ins and the XLR outs are grounded with the jumper. However, the main PCB is not grounded. And I just showed you how to do that. This probably could have been a 30-second video. It's going out to 5.5 minutes. I need to shut up, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If it helped, leave a like, leave a comment down in the comment section below. And yeah, that's how you ground the V281 LE main PCB.